Wayne Alaroot with Bill O'Reilly. We've got him every Monday and Wednesday, and his talking points on Tuesday. What a great way to open up my show. Great to have him with us. 16 years in a row, number one on cable TV. It's an honor, always, to have Bill O'Reilly. Hey, Bill, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Wayne. Thanks for having me back.
All right, so let's hear your opinion. You and I don't always agree, but we're probably about 95%. How do you think Trump's doing right now with that tweet and the rebuke in the United States House and all the controversy it's created? And yet, I did say on my show, I predicted it would work out just fine for him because I know that I have no problem with what he said. If he meant it towards black people, I got a big problem. If he meant everybody of color, go back to your country, I got a big problem. It's not what he meant. He meant go back to your socialist nation if you don't like America. What's wrong with that? Love it or leave it. I don't have any problem with that.
All right, there's a bunch of different things in play. The first thing is that the story has not been reported accurately. What a shock, right?
Of course.
All the media wants to do is make it a racist story. It's not really a racist story, although I do think the president made a mistake in personalizing the story to the 4 congresswomen involved. I think he probably would have been more effective for his reelection if he just said, look, these women are harming the country because their discourse is dishonest. When you say there's a concentration camp on the southern border, that's a lie. That's not true. If he had kept it in the fact-based rather than the, well, why don't you go back and check out Somalia, and when you solve that problem, you come back and tell us what to do here. It's kind of sarcastic, I understand, but I'm not sure that it advances his reelection chances. However, because of the massive blow-up in the media of the story, I believe, and Wayne, I could be wrong. Ooh, that gives me chills when I say that. There'll be a backlash in favor of President Trump. First poll shows that Republican support for the president is rising. Okay.
Went up.
I think Americans, independent, conservative, traditional, not the left, have had enough of the racist business. All right? They understand that it's used to injure and it's based on nothing but politics. So it's hard for me to believe that if there were 4 radical congresswomen who were white, that President Trump wouldn't have demeaned them. He would have. So the people of color business, all right, is basically a mechanism right out of the Saul Alinsky playbook, Rules for Radicals, to diminish somebody you want to harm. So I think that's what's going on here. We'll see if the backlash does help President Trump. He's given a big speech in North Carolina. I do believe he'll address it tonight. His donations to the Trump reelection campaign way up. He'll probably raise $1 billion, Wayne. That is a record, and that's probably what will happen.
Yeah, I mean, I wish you'd do what I do on my show. Anytime I have a statement against somebody who happens to be of color, I say, and by the way, do you understand I'm Jewish? And if the person was white and Jewish, I'd say the exact same thing. I'd say, go back to Israel if you don't like America, if you hate America, if you want to put America down. If he had said it that way in the next tweet, connected to the first tweet, he'd be fine right now. I just wish he'd add that P.S. What do you think about using that as a disclaimer?
Well, I think President Trump wants to be provocative. I don't think he minds all this. He wants to basically tell the people that support him, hey, look, I'm not going to take any you-know-what from these 4. All right, I'm not taking any. I'm not taking this. Just like he's not going to take it from the Chinese. He's not going to take it from the Iranians. This is how he feels he's going to be reelected. So I don't think President Trump's looking to modify his tweets at all.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you. I get it. And that's his theory in life. You know, he loves to stir the pot. What do they say about Reggie Jackson?
When you read The United States of Trump, and I hope everybody will, it comes out the 24th of September, you will understand exactly how President Trump sees America and exactly why he behaves the way he does. Now, some of it's emotional, and he makes mistakes in that area, and I point them out. But in order to understand what he does, you've got to know him. And most Americans don't, but they will after reading this book.
All right, I smell a #1 New York Times bestseller. No question about that. Another big one
I hope so.
from Bill O'Reilly. By the way, just to let you know my background. I would say Jewish, but forget that. Working class. I'm a son of a butcher. My dad was a butcher. And I could picture my dad right now in heaven looking down and going, yeah, tell them to go to hell and tell them to go back to their country. I think Trump never uses facts. He uses emotions. And he got all the butchers, bakers, and candlestick makers born in America riled up and loving Trump and hating socialists who hate this country. I think it's a brilliant move. I just would have had that little disclaimer at the end. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, let's talk about Democrats because they're so radical.
Okay. One more point. It does detract from running the country, though.
Sure.
So, yes, I agree with you that a lot of people saying, yeah, let's have more of it. But is that really good for the country? Go ahead.
Got it. And it detracts from the real message, which is, man, did I create a good economy for you guys? If you just stick with that, he'd probably be just fine. I mean, that's the message. But Democrats won't even condemn violent Antifa attacks like the one on the ICE facility over the weekend. It's kind of crazy that you can't just say, I condemn terrorism. I mean, those few words are so simple, Bill. Why can't they say, hey, I'm who I am. I'm a Democrat. I'm a progressive. But I do condemn violent terrorism by Antifa. Wouldn't that be simple?
Yeah, but they don't believe it, Wayne. They want harm to come to ICE agents and the organization. They do. I mean, these are radical people. These are serious anti-American people here. I mean, they're not forgiving anything. They feel that ICE and Trump and basically society in general, white society, has to be punished, should be punished. So that's why they're not going to condemn Antifa.
And there you have it. That's why Trump responds the way he does. And then the media only covers his half and doesn't mention the incredible, wacko, radical, extreme stuff coming from the other half, right? That's
true.
The dichotomy right there. Our side, right. They cover our side when we say something that...
Yeah, if you go to BillO'Reilly.com tonight, I'm going to methodically give you why Trump did what he did. I'm going to give you the setup, which the media totally has ignored. But you're absolutely right. You're never going to get fair coverage. You're always going to get Trump's this, Trump's that, never what's going on the other side.
All right, we love him. So does America. BillO'Reilly.com is the place to go. We give you a little taste and a little tease on the Wayne Allyn Root Show, but the reality is it's all at BillO'Reilly.com. I enjoy it. The rest of you should go there as well. Bill, thanks for checking in.
Okay, talk soon, Wayne.